Hey gang, welcome to the basement, I guess is the best way to put it. Um, so we got some things to talk about. So I've gotten a number of emails and messages and things like that. Like, hey, you okay? What's going on? Not a lot of content coming out lately, and you're right, there isn't. Um, so let's talk about it for a little bit. One, it's summertime, and just got a lot going on. Busy at work, busy with, we went on vacation for a little while. Uh, we went to 3 shows in 3 weekends, um, which meant I had to be real serious and regimented about building so that I could keep up with inventory. And then I think the next thing is I just got a little burnout for a couple reasons. The first is um, I kind of put a lot of hopes into this channel and the toy shows this summer for certain things. I really like wanted this to be a big summer, a big um, I don't know, explosion for the love of tractors, if you will. And the fact of the matter is, it just didn't happen for numerous reasons. The first, I think, is one, the farm toy market's down a little bit, especially for what we do. Now, I know there's some guys that are still just selling farm toys like hotcakes, and that's awesome. Hope that continues. But I know I've talked to a lot of other friends, particularly some in the custom side of things, and the market's soft right now. And I think that's two things. One, I think everything's more expensive now. Gas, if you have to travel, like lodging, things like that to go to a show, all that stuff is more expensive. So I think that's got a lot to do with it. The second thing, which is related, is the price of farm toys is nuts. It's just nuts. That's all there is to it. What 3 4 years ago I would have sold for $50 at a show is now about $90 at a show. That's due to a lot of different reasons. The price of toys have just gone up in general. I mean, for example, here's a John Deere quad track. This is not the Prestige, so we don't have handrails and things like that. So not a big deal because obviously you can get those a little cheaper without that. So if you're going to customize one, this is the way to go. Um, but this is now a $25 $30 tractor probably. Um, where in the past, I think I was buying these by the case for 16 or 18, I think. I don't remember. Um, and I may be off a little bit on this, but my point is, in general, our price of the base toy has gone up quite a bit, especially four-wheel drives. Pretty much going to pay 25 or $30 for a four-wheel drive these days, unless it's an older one. But the older ones, I don't want to say there's a limited market, but I mean there is a little bit because I've done hundreds of them, and so I've probably saturated the market a little bit on older four-wheel drives. Like, for example, like these guys, I can still get these reasonably inexpensive, especially since there's kind of a new run of 8430 coming out, that'll have singles on it, so those can go, we can still do pretty well on these. But the the thing I've been doing with these is kind of a little bit more than basic. I've been actually lopping off this whole front, staking a whole new front end to be the repower, and that costs, you're into a lot of money there. And so a lot of it is, in fact, here real quick, here is the frame for said front end. So just you know it sticks out quite a bit more than the normal. Actually, this would actually go on the 8650. There's a frame for this too, but that is the one for the 8650 repower. Um, so you get a lot of work into it, and all of a sudden you've got $100 custom tractor, and that's harder to sell. Um, we still do. I mean, we just, our last show was the Timewell, Illinois Lions Club show. We did great at that show, actually. So that was kind of nice. But the two shows prior to that, we kind of got creamed. We didn't, it just didn't work out so well. Um, and you have those. It doesn't matter. We had fun, but didn't sell well. So to some extent, that took a little bit of the wind out of my sails. And then the the next thing was I really had high hopes for some of the videos I was doing, and a couple things happened. One, we went on vacation. I was hoping to get a bunch of videos done and then put out while we were on vacation. Now, I did manage to get some of that done, but I still have quite a few to get done to do yet. So we'll see how they do. But those videos, like the videos from Classic Green, the videos from Timewell, the videos of the Big Versatile 1150, none of those performed worth a darn. And that kind of makes me realize a couple things. In general, you guys aren't here for probably real tractors, and that's okay. It's always something I've wanted to do more of on the page because real tractors and toy tractors, in my opinion, go hand in hand, and I love the real tractors as much as I love the toy tractors. Um, but those videos did not perform very well. For example, I did a video of that new IXO Peterbilt that I got, and that did a little over 1,000 views in little to no time. I did a video of the parade at Classic Green, and I got a couple hundred views. Still, like, I think to this day's got like 260 views. So the point being, that took some wind out of my sails too. That was a little disappointing, and that was just a miscalculation by me thinking that you guys might want more real tractors on this channel. I'm still going to do real tractor stuff some, but we're going to focus on toys. So that kind of brings me to what's next. So several things going. First, I've had a ton of people ask me when the website's going to be up. I really wanted that up a long time ago. But one, because of the just insane summer we had. I mean, in June, we slept in our own bed 2 days in June, I think, 2 or 3 days. If that tells you how busy we were, how much on the go we were. The thing, with getting that up is you got to have the inventory, and then not only that, you got to have the time to ship that stuff out, box it up, all that stuff. And so obviously that wasn't going to happen when we were only home a few days. Then I decided sometime that I was just going to kind of nuke the whole website and start with something new. So I'm actually working on that. And I just wanted to be streamlined. I wanted to be simple, easy. There's kind of going to be not much fluff or frills with it. The other one had like a blog. It had a place for videos. It had stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. It's literally just going to be parts. That's stuff for your display, like our parts to customize tractors, things like that. That's literally all that is going to be on the website going forward. I'm not going to mess with new in the box stuff, most likely. I'm not saying I won't occasionally sell something on there or like run a deal where if I have some, like for example, these Massies, I have several. I'm not saying I will throw those up there and put on, social media that we're running a quick sale on those or something, but I am not going to do doing the box tractors, full tractors. I'm not going to do custom tractors. I'm not going to ship those anymore. I've had no luck shipping things, none lately, for a while. And then right now I have stuff that has been shipped to me that is sitting in a distribution center, and it has been since Summer Show, if that tells you anything. So that's almost 2 months ago now. We're pretty close to it. So we just don't, our shipping infrastructure has been, essentially dismantled and destroyed, and it's just not worth it anymore to me. Because it's not worth somebody, sending me an angry message because their thing's sitting in a distribution center somewhere, or somebody blasting me on the internet because they haven't got their thing because it's sitting in a distribution somewhere. I'm just not. It's not worth it to me. Because while we do this to make a little money, this is really fun. This is supposed to be fun, especially this part, this For the Love of Tractors part. It's just supposed to be fun, and so I'm just trying to find the fun again, and I will. And I have a lot of ideas to do that. And then once I get going to shows again, that's when it'll be fun. because let's be honest, that's my favorite thing to do. Um, and I'm excited about all the fall shows. I mean, like I'm already pumped, but I know it's like late July. I can't believe it's late July, to be honest with you. But we were just talking to some friends the other day. Dubuque National is going to be here very fast. Like it's crazy to think that, but it's coming. Um, so all that long-winded rambling. What's the whole point of all this? Yeah, I'm still around. Still gonna do videos. I might for a while, for like the rest of the summer, might just be like one, maybe two videos a week. I still want to try to do podcast. In fact, I'm gonna make this video a podcast as well, and upload it to where everywhere you guys do podcasts can get your podcast. Um, but what I want to do next and what I want to do in my collection, because I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I have tonnage now when it comes to toys, and that it wasn't always that way. I mean, I've had a pretty big collection for a while, but it really started accumulating when we started selling and I customizing and selling, and like when I got real serious about that. And so in the future going forward, I am going to be real picky about what I buy. Um, in fact, while there's a lot of really cool new stuff coming from all the manufacturers, the only things I have that I'm going to buy right now, I'm subject to change, would be the 16 scale Steiger Tiger and 9190 Prestige from Ertl, and that new toy tractor time set. That's it. That's kind of all that. That's kind of all that's going to be in my future um, for a while. Just because I don't have the room, and it's frustrating a little bit when I come down here to the workshop and I have so much stuff that it's like, okay, I need to get rid of stuff and get this place cleaned up and get this place looking good. Um, and some of the, just boxes of auction buys and things like that that I found, uh, I've got to get rid of those. That's just all there is to it. Um, anyway, and I'm working on, and I'll show you guys a video of that someday in the not too distant future. At my office, we are working on converting a decent sized portion of the shop to tractor storage and things of that nature. And I'm not going to say I'm going to have a tractor store there or a toy store there. I don't, because that's not something I have the time to devote to. But it is going to be hopefully set up where if somebody comes in and wants to look at some tractors and maybe wants to buy a tractor or something, we can have some spots. But that's a long way, a long way away. I have gotten it set up where all of our 3D printers are now in my shop at my office, and that's wonderful. That has allowed me to really ramp up production, build up inventory, and kind of get in a good place with that. And then it also has kind of allowed me to start working on some new things. So by the fall show season, we're going to have a lot of new products for your farm toy display, as well as some kits for customizing tractors and things of that nature. So, yeah, look forward to that anyway. But then that brings me to like kind of my next project, if you will. We are working on, and it's in the planning phase right now, which is a part of the video series as well. We're working on a video series of building a farm toy display. Now, it's not the one I'm going to build is not going to be big. I think it's about 2 foot by 2 foot. So it's kind of a smaller display, but all the techniques you need to build your model farm will be on that video series. And that video series, I don't have a time when that's going to release yet, because I'm not going to release it until it's completely done. Because in the past, I'm sure you guys know, I will start a like how-to thing and things will get in the way, and it might be months between videos. I don't want that to be the case with this series. I basically want every week to be able to release a new video in the series. So, anyway, we're getting started on that pretty soon here. We've actually gotten started with the planning phase and that portion of all of that. But the actual, like, putting down turf or putting down static grass, building up our landscaping, our hills, our things like that, we still got a lot of work to do there. And but I'm really looking forward to it. I think you guys will really like that as well, or at least I hope so. Um, And then I also think that's going to kind of get me back and motivated into doing things, hopefully right in time for fall and winter when it's prime farm toy season. So that's what I'm hoping. Um, so yeah, that's it. So that kind of answers what's been going on and why I haven't been posting too many videos. I've almost completely neglected social media at this point. I don't know when the last time I posted on Instagram or any of that place was. I enjoy those things, um, but I guess at some point they could become work, and maybe I took those a little too seriously, um, and it became work, and that's why I've kind of backed off on it. We'll get back to it, and it'll take forever to build engagement back up. And that's the thing with this YouTube too. It's going to take forever to get engagement built back up because of the way the algorithms work. If you take a break, you kind of get creamed by the algorithm, and so it's going to be a long haul. But we are approaching 11,000 subscribers, so I feel like when we do 11,000, we ought to do something fun, fancy. Do a giveaway of some sort. Um, Maybe a custom Steiger or something. We'll give away something cool. Um, which is, I mean, it's coming real quick. It might actually happen in the next few days or the next few weeks. I mean, but so we'll talk about that in another video. But in the meantime, this is late in the video, so nobody's going to see this probably. But I want to thank Remlinger because I might have mentioned this before, but I should have done a full thing about it or a post about it when I did a video of their drill, which I paid for myself. I mean, this was just I wanted the drill and I wanted a video for it. When I did a video for this, the good folks at Rimlinger saw the video, contacted me, sent me a hat, a t-shirt, and some other things. So that was super awesome. Thank you so much for that. I mean, never expected I never expected anything like that. So that's just beyond cool. Um, when stuff like that happens, and that's been a little while, so I should have posted that sooner. But um, yeah, I was excited about that. So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Yeah, no, it's kind of boring. I mean, I didn't do much, didn't show you much. Talked a little bit. So if you've made it to 17 minutes and 30 seconds here, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support and help that you guys have done and given me over the years and seeing you out at the shows. And while things have been slow around here lately, I'm excited for what we have in store for the fall and getting out to the shows and seeing everybody and all that stuff. So um, if you don't know, I'm Jason for the Love of Tractors. You can check me out on the Toy Farmer. You can check me out on Instagram, Facebook. I have a TikTok channel. Have used it forever. I really don't use Facebook that much anymore either. And then, of course, here on YouTube. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves an awesome day. Happy tractor hunting.